Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on the last day of the NF Core Hackathon. We're just having our check-in meeting for those of us in Europe, just starting a day off. Thank you for coming back 3 days in a row, firstly. It's always difficult sometimes to overcome a bit of kind of hackathon fatigue when you start getting into the deep depths of it and you have your emails starting to pile up. So really appreciate everyone's dedication and great to see so many of you back with us again today. I hope everyone's been having a good time so far. Certainly, I think the chat has been really positive on Slack. There's been loads of activity. And I feel like it's been a very, very productive hackathon so far, which is really, really nice to see. Hopefully it's been smooth for everybody. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of the mentors who volunteered to help out. Hopefully that's been useful for everybody. Certainly, I feel like I've seen lots of activity with people helping each other out, which is fantastic. Whether that's just limited to mentors or not, probably not, but still, it's great to see. If anyone has any suggestions for how we can develop this kind of concept of mentors further for future hackathons, please let us know. We're very open to ideas at this point. Anyway, so today format is very much the same. We're going to kind of dive straight into the hacking, into the working. We'll have our group catch-ups around lunchtime in Europe, and then we'll wrap up at the end of the day, which will basically be kind of the same as the checkout meetings we've had, but we're going to try and summarize everything a little bit more and maybe go over a few statistics and stuff. And then once that's finished, we're going to have a social event for those of you who can join us, just to kind of let our hair down a little bit. But a fun, or hopefully try and pull out something a bit more about this later, but I was looking at the stats page under about and statistics, my favorite page on the NF Core website. And you can start to see some little hockey sticks at the end of these graphs, which is really cool. So we're making a noticeable dent in some of these plots over just a couple of days within the history of all of NF Core, which is really cool. You can see like pull requests have shot up over the last few days. So some serious kudos here. This is difficult to do as the older and bigger NF Core gets. A couple of requests again, please try and do some pull request reviewing if you can. One of the easy ones, if you want to get started with that, is template updates. So on the pipelines project, you can see there's a column dedicated to template updates, and these are all the automated sync PRs, which have gone out after the release of NF Core tools. You don't really need to know anything about the pipelines in these cases because it's just changing the boilerplate code in the underlying template. So most of them have merge conflicts which need to be resolved, but they are on the whole hopefully not too complex. You can kind of see we're taking chunks of code out of the template, so you need to delete all the help message here and stuff. So if you get seconds, please just try and do maybe one. If everyone tries to tackle one, then we'll get through these in no time, and we can keep all of the NF Core templates up to date, which would be great. That's my one little request, and plenty of other pull requests also to be reviewing and getting involved with there. Right, what else? Just notes for anyone using the NF Core modules create command. I'm afraid I fixed one big bug yesterday to do with file permissions and managed to introduce a new one at the same time. So if you run that command and you get a horrible Python traceback error saying file not found error, you haven't done anything wrong. That's a problem with my code, my apologies. It's already fixed on the dev branch of tools, so please just install the dev branch of tools. You can find the instructions for that on the tools README or the website. If you go to tools here, go to installation, you can see you've got the command you can copy here to get the dev branch of NF Core tools, and that will solve it for you. I don't think we'll do a patch release just for this because it's a very new feature anyway, and you're going to want to use dev soon anyway. We've got some new features coming in for those of you generating MD5 test hashes. We're going to, the command that does that, we're going to start running a test twice and automatically detect any files where the MD5 has changed between runs, because quite a lot of files that happens. And it's annoying if you find that out only when you push to GitHub. So there's some other stuff coming in there. So just keep reinstalling a dev branch if you see updates come in. Right. anything else I need to talk about? James, do you want to take over and talk to us a little bit about the social event stuff?
Yep. So as a reminder, in terms of social activities that we're having during the hackathon, there's a bingo. So that's starting today again. There's a few extra cards have been added. And if you have any more suggestions of things that keep happening regularly or funny memes or things you can think of, please post it in the hackathon channel and we can add it for the next hackathon. I've just posted the link for the card today. We had 4 winners yesterday and maybe more people can win today. Sorry, 4 winners yesterday and more winners today. And then for this evening, we have the social event, as Phil mentioned, at 5 CET, where there'll be general just chatting, but also there'll be a quiz, a quick fire quiz, and Maxime will be hosting an escape room for everyone to join in there. So the Slack channel, the Zoom link we post in the Slack channel at the end of the day, I guess, for that.
Brilliant. Okay. Let me just move the spotlight. Thought it might be fun to kick off a day with a little selfie of everybody. Maybe we can post it on Twitter. We did the socks on the first day. It seemed to go down well. Maybe I'm hoping that everyone isn't still wearing the NF Core socks. Depends on your dedication levels. I think Maxime is suggesting you could just switch feet with them. Maybe that's valid. Alex, are you ready to take the screenshot? All right, everyone, if you want to be in the screenshot, turn your video on. If you want to not be in the screenshot, turn it off, please. And maybe we can, I think Renika was suggesting we can do cheering. I think that'd be good. All right, are you ready, Alex? Count us down, if you can.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going for the second page as well.
Oh.
There's still a couple of people there at least. Okay. Okay, another one. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. I think I have something.
Awesome. I'm glad to see you didn't cheer too violently, Jose, if you're driving at the moment.
I brought my brother to the airport because he's leaving to New York and I'm just stopped.
Cool. Okay. If anyone else has anything they'd like to share, shout now. Otherwise, I think we'll get started. Great to see you all again. Let's have a third super productive day. Let's try and wrap up as many things as we can, merge as many pull requests as we can, review as many things as you can, squeeze it all in, and we'll catch up with you all in a few hours.